quest is a doozy. I love how it's like, no, don't do it. No, yes, no, yes, quest.
Something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why
Ads,
should I
no.
help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe,
It totally
is it?
sounded like he said
Oh,
fight
little
her
Lisset's
pet.
plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl
She asked me
told
to
her
fight
friend
her
she should
pet.
tie her
What?
pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
There's two. Which one?
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Over to the windmill. The ones that give you cancer. Oh, something's borking at. Its name is Dog.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Why are you going to let her talk to you like that? That's just how it works. I'd like to do something, but apparently the slash option doesn't work on NPCs. Oh, she's just completely crystal.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Ads just pop up on everyone bows, but when you're affiliate, you can
slept long
set.
enough. It's time to
There's
go
like a
home.
little bit of setting that you can do.
Chloe?
And like when they're depending on how many
Why is
people are
everybody
in
turning
chat
to
when they
rock?
pop up,
Only
you
maybe
get
a
like
bit of
a
magic.
little bit of money from
I
them.
knew you were my favourite. None
I
of
really
the
gotta
other
go
girls
in
had
and
this
fucking
somehow.
change those to not pop
It
up
could
as
be
often.
months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired
Yeah.
to work anymore.
Is that who she was to you?
It's like, oh no, so much of the murderer.
Really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
She's a rock. She's not dead.
Crystal's
She's a
curse,
rock.
That's just how she died.
What?
And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do.
Even if only a penny or two.
Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
Yeah, Clive's being like, now little girl, don't make me smack you. She's like, Clive's just like, I'll teach you a lesson. Yeah, hopefully. The answer is probably no. Oh, there we go. I was like, I know there was another green marker around here somewhere.
Up, a lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Not the work to be done.
You, Brandy, here. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savage.
Yeah, needs to learn.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Fine.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
in this direction.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here.
Probably put his own son in
need
mortal
to be
danger.
careful.
Or this is just a fucking trap. Oh look, I can see another dog.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
Rabid wolf.
This.
Oh, you're not wrong, Siri. You're not wrong. Enemy slain. I'll glitch through the leather.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
I'm like this because you're wolf. Yeah, right? So you were supposed to die.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Sounds like Draco.
Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Speak to the nobleman. Yeah, that's right. We'll be speaking.
You, Brandy, come here. How dare you frighten my son?
Yeah, right?
You
The only person with remorse was the girl.
And then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind.
She was raised by this
You
man.
are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
I'll just fucking kill
I
you
told
here.
He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you?
No.
How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master.
Gah.
Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me.
Yeah.
I'm my
We have
own
this
master.
brat, but at least the girl felt
Beholden to
terrible.
no
Yeah.
one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people.
I think it's
They
funny
felt
because I was
fear
just about to
and
say
pain,
that.
Just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Gah.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How
Again, Listel
dare
was
you?
taught by this guy.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time,
Gah.
but I can't just leave those bearers lying out there.
I'm wasting my
Deserve a
time.
proper burial. That much I can do at least.
She owns the place pretty... I didn't know that. I just didn't want to get her in trouble.
Bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
How do you know me?
I'm in her service. Like yourself.
Oh, I see. Oh, just finished this quest, eh?
Never gets anywhere.
Because
Burying the
brothels
dead.
always know.
Is that
Yeah,
what
the
you
best
wanted
hidden
to do?
secrets of their customers.
Mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly.
Absolutely, sir.
Let's put them to rest.
The quest that shows the state of the world and the people in it.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How
Yeah,
can they
minor
think
into
so?
yeah,
Sending
and,
us
and
to the
these
slaughter.
aren't like the hardcore enemies we're supposed to be
Simple.
fighting.
Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well,
You just buy
always
another
buy
one.
another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Yeah, especially when I'm here.
Father! Father!
Ah, just what he deserved.
Is this your doing?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually.
Oh, the karmic
Same with
justice.
bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder?
Yeah,
The realm's
That's what
left
I'll
to
do in
murderous
just a second,
bastards,
bunny.
and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again.
I love how his hair is all like
Till then.
flowy. Magicked ash. Side quests done. Ah, excellent.
Had another branded drop in the field yet?
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Reminds me of the
Many
second.
traders
Oh,
stopped to
the
build
Deus
their
Ex
way to
games.
the capital, but only one's been seen.
I love the
quarrelling
Deus
with
Ex
soldiers.
games. They're so good.
Is he
They
still
actually,
here?
I think one of the ones on Twitch right now, if you have your
Yeah.
Prime hooked up, is the
Stubborn
first
sod
one. You get it
stood
for
his
free.
ground Till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear.
I remember when they
You seek
finally
him
came
out.
up with a new game like
Keep
fucking
your head
years
down.
ago, and I was like, what?
Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him, and that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Another shop where I'll buy probably nothing.
What do you want?
Got lots of those. Nope,
Good
all
riddance.
good. Makeup would help cover.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter?
Traveler.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Oh, are you now?
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said
Maybe
he
they don't
wanted to
have the
trade
makeups.
it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all
They hit heavy topics. Yeah, and didn't censor it.
purchased a new comb,
Oh, okay.
albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me.
Well, I heard they got a lot of inspiration from Game of Thrones, which you can really, really see with, like, the imagery and, like, how the game feels.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything.
Like, definitely with how, like,
Sure,
dark it
Antonio,
is.
Won't you? That I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
All the helpfulness. Just check to make sure there's no green things that we need to take care of. Calm down. Calm down.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Just a little bit.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense. Yeah, if we based it on, like, you know, the real world, like, especially, like, at times that resembled this, only the rich would have makeups.
Sick of Torgal.
And the poor people definitely wouldn't waste their money on something like that when they would need food and such.
It's over.
Yeah. Floated wolves. So many bloody hides.
Damn it all. Bodies.
Let's see what happened.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Oh no, like there's probably a ton of them like all around this area. Oh look, it's a comb. Obviously I'm gonna pick that up. Right?
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her
Damn you,
name was
Garrison
Tatienne.
Soldier number 4.
You. Did you follow me?
No, why would I do that?
What
Unless
are you
think I
talking
had
about?
Good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find them.
Sent to find him after days.
Talk, but then he disappears after more for some doesn't come back.
Are the only NPCs not royalty with vibrant colors for their clothes?
It's a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had
Given
bothered
all
to
of the
ask,
gifts.
He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone?
You are correct, Sarah. You are very much correct.
And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When
I
the lads
will.
come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Not the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh,
Yeah, Yannick, however.
The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us.
Oh, she will. She deserves
I
to,
saw her
rightly
in
so.
Wall just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Travel to Isabel. Will do.
If it was a message that needed delivering.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to
Potentially.
hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan.
Well, of course.
Especially
if they
who's
visit them
young,
often
far
enough.
from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
I love how, like, these quest items that are part of the main story have, like, rarities, and it's just like, what?
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Sarah, you're not wrong.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen.
The looser-tongued gentleman.
Planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Yeah. Oh, well, usually anybody who calls themselves the Emperor is very hated. I feel like that's just a general consensus.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter?
Her and her boys and girls know all of the things. I love how there's just, like, randomly 5 gil just laying around fucking everywhere. Fuck, I hate that. Just open the gate. Don't make me hit buttons.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
Yeah, just have a button to open the door.
The deserter come home.
Gossip Wednesdays, Truth Thursdays, Freaky Fridays. Look at that giant red building. Would be easier to just light a candle. Yeah, I would have loved... Like, Sid seems to always be with us, but, like, never actually there.
Cheer up, you two.
Pleasure
Can't
houses.
think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
It's a pleasure to be here. Mwahaha.
brothel.
What, is Vanille here?
Really?
I seem to be hearing Vanille sounds.
So
They need a wind bearer
how do we
for it.
proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sam.
Bro, you're like the third or fourth Draven to come into chat.
Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
We're a very small bunch.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted.
It's just the way it
something similar
works.
before. I may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Oh, here comes Coco
Sid,
with the gift barrage.
these truly are the cause of the blight.
If
Dravens assemble.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
in case you haven't noticed,
Because they like
the
to sit.
God-fearing people of this realm and their pious
Sitting
leaders
is a good
care
time.
for but one thing,
Poor Jill.
themselves.
Just basically,
And
I don't
do
like
whatever
being
it takes
here.
to hold on to power.
Why am I even
The
here?
rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons, and slung in a cell for life.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the
No worries, Coco. No
Can
worries.
wield magic without them. To our rulers,
You're
we
like,
must see
oh
the
no,
most convenient
my coins.
tools,
They are all
and
gone.
the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them.
I am not named Draven for the Crow movie.
This isn't a battle you can win.
Excellent movie, though.
Believe me,
I haven't seen the new one. I'm just talking about the original.
The world is simply not ready to listen.
No, mine is actually a character that I've been writing for, like,
Can't blame a man for
a
wanting to bring
long
an end to
time. I
it.
started writing the character in, like, junior high school.
I can't.
Sid and
But what of all
Jill
the
don't
people
have the
who
mark,
rob of
but
their
they
comforts?
have
Are you
power.
happy for them to
Yeah,
be
that's because they're
Sid the
why am I
outlaw.
forgetting the name of them? They're not bearers. They're they
Might
house
as
the
well
summons.
take this seriously.
Yeah, they're dominants. That's the one.
Have a little faith,
He's
yeah.
Ramu
Even if you
or
don't
Rama,
take much of
whichever
a
way
choice
it's
of
pronounced,
drugs.
and she's Shiva.
It means
Just
my
like
deeds will
he
be
is
remembered.
Ifrit.
I'll gladly
Technically,
play the
he
role
shouldn't
of
have that brand because he's one of the dominants. But they didn't know that beforehand. They thought he was just chosen by his brother's dominant
Best mate ready.
or brother's
The world
summon.
won't save itself.
Boing. Oh look, I'm all here. Attack! If you continue, you may not be able to return. Well, that's unfortunate. Good thing I finished all those side quests. Because side quests are important. Just remember that, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not doing the side quests, are you even playing
There are
properly?
not nearly enough men here.
And it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be the first.
This bodes well. How well
This
are
may
we
not be
talking?
Such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that
Sid's
your
like,
last
you
secret shortcut was
bitch.
nowhere near as secret as he claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy.
Yeah, then there's Skyrim.
Life's
Nothing but a
smallest
side quest
challenges
game.
Offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace
Well, it's
them.
all about the sass, Sarah. Come
Allow
on.
them to suffuse
Just
your heart
sassiness
with
is
sense of
life.
fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death.
I always
at the
made a
hands of
fuss
an
over the
enemy
Phoenix
is
skipping
not
Clive.
my idea of fulfillment.
Yeah. Can you imagine a dominant getting two summons?
Just
That'd be
wondering when
crazy.
the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the mother
Like, I know
crystals
Clive's
as
basically got the powers of multiple
Destroy it
right
and the
now.
whole thing should come tumbling
But, like,
down.
can you imagine him being, like, Ifrit
passage
and the
to
Phoenix?
Sanctum is guarded.
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Oh. The crystal's curse.
This way.
Why is it swearing?
Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's like
The passage
no,
is-
everybody only knew about the one fire icon or Acon, whichever way it is pronounced. I know I've heard it a few times in the game, but I've forgotten. I was like, why search for another? There's no need.